does not look that bad. Might get some old coins in there. Protecting on the shingle. It's out, I dug it. I'm not gonna lie. That's a nice bowl-shaped cut, Foreman, where I got that colonial buckle.
89?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Quarter.
Ooh, that's an old one. Oh, and here comes the rain. It's clad. Got my friggin' finger caught. Ouch. This is my piece of treasure. All right, I'm not over here.
Should I rinse it, you think?
You take a peek here.
It's a nickel. It rang up as a 24.
I don't. Well, hold on. You drop this monstrosity of a piece of copper. That's a big chunk of copper, and put that in a pile at your place. We can cash it in. Ooh.
I ain't carrying that around with me.
I'll carry it with me. Let somebody. Ooh, that might be a war nickel. It's a Jefferson. Yeah, it's a Jefferson.
Let me see if I can rinse it a little bit.
So we got a quarter piece of copper. Let's see.
Yeah, it's too.
I have to kind of chip it away a little bit later. It's got that green gunk. Might be a war nickel. Don't lose it. Might be silver. Surface find. Little surface find. Look at that one. Susan can do her nails later. Holy cow. That's rusty. Here on this rock. Looks like a harmonica reed, maybe. Piece of one, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a zinc penny.
But
I got my pile of shit on that rock over there. Got a fucking zinc penny. That's something. Let's take a look. Bet it's not as good as mine though. Look at that musket ball. That's a big ass one. Those two. Shh, it's early. It's only 3:30 in the morning. Let's go take a peek, see what's going on. Ooh, I see something down there. 83. 83. Ooh. Hold on here. Bring you right up. Oh, see it? Don't know how good the lighting is, folks. It's early in the morning. Oh, look at this one. Oh, that's a sweet looking ring there. All right, we got a ring. This one. Wow, look at that one. Ho, 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 ho. Holy cow. That's an oldie. Look at the monogram on that, would you? Yikes. Got one. Am I rolling here? Got some juice here in this. 90. There she is! Sweet! Sweet, sweet, sweet! Look at that chunk of silver! Holy cripes! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, what the heck is that? I don't know about this one. It's a bead ring of some sort. That's new! 84, don't you go nowhere. I see ya. Alright. I think it's silver. I think this one's silver. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, don't know where that shiny one came from. Oh, look at that. Maybe it's junk metal. Boy, it had a stone in there at one time, maybe. Nice, heavy. I think it's silver. South. It was just north of the bathhouse. Now it's going back to the south. You can see it with all these rocks, and it's getting real dark sand. It's that dark herringbone sand. The old man used to tell me, look out for this shit. You can see all the rocks. You dig a hole and fuck, there's 10 rocks in it. How the beach folds, comes down. It's like an envelope. You just fold an envelope in half. And that's where I got that shit just now. Right off of that end of the fold. He's down there. You need a shovel down there because it's real rocky. But we did get that super coin earlier this year. We're going to mail out the class ring. First priority. Alright, here's the wrap-up video. Couple of hunts. Me and Susan went out one day last week and didn't get much. Stayed for a while. Started to rain. She actually popped out a 1945P war nickel. So she did get the war nickel. We got a couple of zincs, a quarter, a dime, and we got an ultra cool musket ball out of that spot. Big piece of copper. I left it there. I didn't take it home with me. Probably should have. But we did get some stuff. I went back this morning because the lunar tide cycles are starting again. Got 2 spoons. One's got a funny hue to it, funny color. It's not silver. Other one's silver plated. Got 5 pennies, 2 nickels, and a dime. Got an old button, little swirl pattern, old rivet, and another one of these. I don't know what these go to, but piece of brass, another piece of old brass, hair clip, lead weight, and then good stuff. We got this cool, it's like a lover's ring or something, or a mermaid ring. And it is marked sterling on the inside, so it is silver. Came up at 84, 85 on the Manticore. Got a bead ring. I moved the beads around and I saw a faint 925. Don't know if that's a recent drop or if it's coming out of the sand. I got this cool thing. This looks like a fit-all. Now it's brass, maybe with a silver plate, but this looks like it came maybe out of a Cracker Jack box or Ovaltine or Oats way back in the 40s or 50s. They used to make these secret decoder rings and stuff like that. Crazy weird stuff. Orphan Annie rings, G-Men. I actually found a G-Man badge on this same beach 20 years ago. Really cool Dick Tracy G-Man stuff from the 30s and the 50s. Got an awesome silver band, silver bracelet, marked sterling. It's got a cool design here. I'm trying to clean out some lines coming down through, but it is marked sterling in there. Probably see it right there. So heavy silver band. 2 earrings. One's a little slipper. Can't find a mark, and I got a little butterfly. Can't find a mark on that. So pretty good hunt. Like I say, it was just, the tide wasn't great. Just the start of the lunar cycle, 0.5. Not a minus, just a 0.5. So we're going to follow that cutout. I got some other spots I'm looking at that look promising. We'll try. We're going to have pretty good deep minus tides this week. I think we got a 1.0 minus 2 coming up. So, but not a bad hunt. The copper pennies come out real shiny in these old areas where these pennies have been down there a long time. I don't know if you guys watch any of Paul C. He's over in England. He does a lot of beaches over there. And I want you to check out some of his videos when he's finding those big King George coppers and how shiny they come out. And I think it has something to do with that muck layer. It really interacts and they hold their color, they don't corrode. So, you know, we got a lot of wheats like that. But check out his channel. I'll put the link down below. He's got some great content on there. He's over there in England. He does a lot of the saltwater beaches over there. So he's a Minelab guy. But awesome hunt. Like I say, some silvers, no gold. But hey, it was a good hunt this morning. Was using the Minelab Manticore. Got the Gray Ghost for it. And you got to have that underwater boost to use the amphibian Gray Ghost or it won't work. It really juices those headphones. I got the Legend. Haven't used that as much, but it is proven. It got a nice ring in the freshwater lake. So that's a good machine too. Equinox 900's excellent machine. XP2, great machine. CTX 3030, great machine. So if I was to pick 5 beach machines, these are the 5 right here. I know that they have the triple score, they have the Minelab Xterra Elites and the Elite and the Xterras, and there's some lower end ones, but you can mimic the Equinox 900s, the Manticores. You can mimic them to do what the Elite does. So there's really no reason I would go out and jump on one of the lower end machines. I know Garrett's come back with the Vortex, but I gotta tell you, I've had horrible luck. Garrett's aren't weighted to find real small gold. They're frequency-wise, they're just not weighted. I sold my Excalibur 2, and I brought in the X2, Deus X2, and the reason I did that was because that runs up past 40 kilohertz, where the Excalibur only runs up to 24, 25 kilohertz, and it throws shade on the probability of finding small gold chains and very small gold wedding bands and rings, diamond rings. And if you're running the beach sensitive modes, that's where you're going to find it. Now, I'm seeing a lot of videos online and of purported people who've been in the hobby for 20 or 30 years, and I don't believe it because they're telling half truths. They're saying, "Oh yeah, run beach 2, don't use beach 1." They just don't know what they're talking about. It's silly. And you really want to run that as hot as you can, even in the water, if you can get away with it. You know, granted, if you get all kinds of faulting and stuff, your machine's probably not properly tuned. But that beach 1, the beach sensitive, the beach low conductor, that's where you want. You want to be in those menus. You don't want to be out of them. That's going to find you the real small diamond rings. The bands, but the big stones are going to be on the end of those bands. So, but those are my top 5 machines if you're going to buy one. And I'm not getting any kickback from any manufacturers. I just tell it like it is. And if I was to pick the number 1 machine, the Manticore right now on a beach, the Manticore, followed by the X2, followed by the Equinoxes, and the Legends up there too, and the CTX is up there. So it's really a choice, you know. I picked the Manticore because of the screen and the ease of the menu compared to the X2. And like I say, they're both capable. I found 2 necklaces last week with the Manticore. I found 2 necklaces with the X2. You probably saw the video where I found the 18 karat gold chain with that X2, and it was the certain signal. You get a crackly signal, and I knew, and I dug it, and sure as shit there was a gold chain in that scoop. So it's from years of doing it. You got to kind of know what signals to dig. The X2 though has replaced my Excalibur. I just said there's no sense having an Excalibur. I've got more functionality with an X2, and I love these bone conduction headphones. I use these. And these will vibrate and everything else, and they're very loud, so they work. The Legend, I got some of these LS Pelsos. I don't like the Nocta headphones. They're too quiet, and I would like them to do an upgrade on that Legend like Minelab did with the underwater boost. I would like to see Nocta do the upgrade for underwater boost on the Legend and triple score. I have not gotten the triple score. I don't need it because I have the Legend. But if you do that underwater boost, you're going to make it better for the water hunters and people who, their hearing is not as good, but you really want those things to whistle through. And that underwater boost on that Manticore is just absolutely crazy. So trying to make this short as I can, but I like to go over what I have for machines. That CTX, People say, well, what are you hunting land with? And I got to tell you, that thing's a land killer for me. I love it on land more than I do at the beach now. And it's maybe because it reminds me a bit of the older Minelabs. And some of them are just crazy. That E-Track was just a crazy machine. Go out and you just bang out 15 silvers at an old park that people missed. And I just love that CTX. I think that's an underrated machine. But if I was going to buy a machine, I would say Equinoxes 6 and 800, extremely capable. 7 and 900, you got the more functionality of the LED flashlight, which is cool. The red screen's atrociously awesome. Got some more functionality. They added the update, so you got a long press of the noise cancel. If you got distant EMIs, you're going to get rid of them, so it makes it a little more quieter, a little more stable. The Manticore just was flawless this morning. Had it in beach deep, had the sensitivity cranked up, sounded just great down there in that, in the water and out. So, and when I go in the water, I dial the sensitivity back. You don't have to run it at some crazy number. You're going to get great depth, whether it's at 18 or 20 something, and you don't want to run it higher than that because you're going to get a lot of faulting. So, but great machines. If I had to pick one, Manticore for the beach. XP's up there. Legends up there. The Equinoxes are definitely top 5, and CTX top 5. So, but we'll be back out. I'm going to try to do some more videos this week. Going to hit that spot hard. See if we can't get some more gold out. Maybe take a ride around. See if we can't find some more low spots. So, Susan's on vacation. She should be back soon, and hopefully we'll get her back out. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.